everybody. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Today we're talking with Evan Laskin of Margaritaville. Margaritaville, as you know, is a global lifestyle brand based off the lyrics and lifestyle of the great Jimmy Buffett. They have many premier drive-to locations, and we want to find out how they did this weekend and maybe what their outlook is for this summer. So grab a cocktail. After all, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Evan, how are you? Thanks for joining me today.
Good, Teague.
You're looking great. It's coronavirus quarantine. You're surviving?
Yeah, we are. We are. Looking forward to the light that's coming, though.
It's coming. Let's stay positive.
Yeah, definitely.
You look fresh. You got a haircut and everything.
I did. Finally today.
Is that just for me? I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Just for you. I was getting a little shaggy. It was kind of out to here, but finally got one today. It was good. Interesting experience with the mask and all.
Yeah, I bet. You got to send me a before photo. I got the after. I need the before photo.
Will do. I have to see if I have one. It was getting pretty bad.
So curious, you have big plans for the long weekend or no?
We're sticking around town and have some friends to still socially distance with some other couples and go to some parks and do some stuff. But yeah, nothing too crazy.
I wore my Hawaiian shirt just for you.
I appreciate it. You know, you can't really see it, but I have on my Margaritaville wear.
You know what? I need one. Yeah, that's a requirement. You got to send me some.
Absolutely.
Some swag. I don't know if it's a thick bag of Land Shark beer, but I'll take the shirt. All right, so tell me, how your hotel's doing? Again, I wanted to talk to you. I think it's important. Everybody's got the drive-to theory going on. That those are the markets. So help us out. Tell me what are your assets? What markets are doing well? Which ones aren't?
Yeah, no, it's been interesting, but it's been good. We're starting to see the light, which is nice. So all of our hotels and all of our restaurants were basically shut down. Some of the restaurants stayed open for takeout, but now we have about a third of our domestic restaurants reopened, and they're doing well. They're only down, about 50%. Now, some of them that are in the better weekend locations are even flat on the weekends because they have the ability to do more outsourced seating, and then our hotels have been actually a great story. So we opened up two weeks ago, and they actually were full up for the weekend. And then this past weekend we had 4 open. 3 of the 4 were 100% occupied on Saturday.
What?
And yeah, and great. Now, one of them was on a reduced key count. They didn't want to, they wanted to take it slow, but it's really, really great reception from the market and showing that people want to get back out there. So, we're very excited for the Memorial Day weekend, and we have a lot of almost everything. All of our domestic hotels will be reopened except for maybe Hollywood. We're still trying to get the green light on that one.
So I got to ask, what were your hotels that were full, the 3 that were full? What markets?
So the Pigeon Forge area.
Oh, come on.
And Lake of the Ozarks as well is another one that's reopened. But Pigeon Forge is a great market, really a great drive-to market for us. And that's a big part of it, right? Everyone's saying the drive-to is the first thing that's going to come back. And I think we've already shown that. That's really our bread and butter.
So what do these pre-bookings look like? What are you anticipating for Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah, so look, it's still a short booking window. Memorial Day weekend, we're getting some solid traction. It's kind of weird though. Some, in terms of rate, we have some hotels that are up right now, like 15% year over year on the rate they're getting. Now they're not fully booked yet, but still really, really positive rate momentum. And others are a little bit behind, but I think, as all of our revenue managers kind of work it out, we're getting really good rate and really good rate traction. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. How are the Florida hotels doing? I'm assuming beaches and all that stuff. So how are those doing?
Yeah, well, those aren't open yet. Those are opening kind of starting actually this week and next week. Or actually, since this is airing next week, it will have opened. But I'll tell you, we're looking at our June and our July pipeline, and across the pipeline, the hotels we're seeing, 15, 20% occupancy for basically June. We're seeing about that mid-teens occupancy for July, and our rates are actually up 30 to 40%.
Wow.
Now, I'll tell you, the part of that is because we're booking the direct retail customer right now. So part of that is the mix, but our projects that opened, 2 weeks ago, they saw it when they booked up. They had a rate and they said, you know what? Why are we discounting? Let's try and push rate, especially for the weekends. Weekday is of course a different story still.
So they're still seeing the weekends is when people are booking up. They are seeing that difference.
Yeah. Basically, our revenue management teams are, looking at this weekend, next week, the rest of the month, and then, the month out is kind of how they're trying to focus on things.
Okay. So they can't see too far, but they've got some visibility in the future.
Yeah. The booking window is still really short.
So what, even this weekend, Memorial Day, but others, what amenity restrictions do you see?
Yeah, that's going to be the big thing. For the most part, pools will be open, but all deck chairs, will be spaced apart. Some hotels were really letting them go by what's, guidance in their market in terms of, are they going to have, full room capacity or partial room capacity? Some of that's also based on staffing. But it's really going to be, we're looking to do things safe, really safe. We've actually put out a great reference guide for our property owners and management companies. We have a guide on what to do. We have a checklist for them to go through. We have we have a whole collateral package that we've done for them. And so, the checklist we talk about in the restaurants and the public spaces, making sure things get wiped down, how often, and, separating out furniture, and we're not going to have mid-stay, turn service in the hotel rooms. If you want towels and such, we'll bring them to you, leave them at your door. But then we also put together this, sign and collateral package, which I think is really cool. Because, Margaritaville, it's about, our motto is create and deliver fun and escapism, right? So how do you do that in the time of COVID? So one of the things we did is we put together this collateral, washing your hands for 20 seconds. Well, it just so happens that the first verse of Margaritaville is about 20 seconds. So, we have a sign in the bathroom. Exactly, wasting away. And sign in the bathroom that has the lyrics, so you can sing along as you're washing your hands, and you're doing the right thing. Our floor placards have cool sayings on them, and watch your fins to your left, your fins to your right, so that you're not just standing in a line. It's not just some line on the ground. It's something interesting to kind of help deliver that escapism through all this. So and the masks, we have all of our own masks that our associates will be wearing that will be available to guests. So we're trying to make it Margaritaville all this stuff and make it fun.
Only in a music inspired brand can you have music to wash your hands to for 20 seconds.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Good for you. So tell me, how's the growth of the brand right now? I don't remember exactly how many locations you have right now, but remind me how many you have, and tell me what the growth looks like.
Yeah, so we came into this year really on fire. We have 14 hospitality destinations open. We have 20 of what I would say of lodging destinations open. We call it lodging because not only is it our resorts, but we also have our timeshare, which is Margaritaville Vacation Club. We have our 55 and over communities, which is Latitude Margaritaville. We have our Compass Select Service brand. We have our vacation homes that we sell. And then we also have another just residential communities as well. So we have about 20 of those open. And we started the year, we have 29 actually either under construction or in pre-construction. So we came into this year coming out really well. I'd say luckily all those projects were pretty much financed already. So really haven't seen much. We've had delays on a few of them, but really not much else has been that impacted besides, I'd say, timing on the majority of those. Now, we also are always in discussion on another like 20 or 30 of a kind of an active negotiation. Those have been more impacted, and we have to get through those.
Yeah, from a layman, I was questioning the depth of the brand, right? I mean, it was a singer, and then
Yeah.
and now resorts.
Well, so we have the benefit of really, it's a feeling, right? Like Margaritaville has been creating this feeling in the American lexicon for 25 years, right?
You were drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, right. Yeah, drinking the Kool-Aid. But when you think of Margaritaville, what do you think of? You
Yeah.
think of palm trees, you think of the,
And sure.
yeah, your shirt, exactly. I love it today. And that's why you wanted to call me on before Memorial Day. And you also knew I'd have, good news and that I wanted positive things to talk about.
Right. Courage.
Yeah, so we've really been able to build upon that feeling, and really what is one of our most natural places to take that, which is real estate. So, it's amazing. We have about 3,200 keys open, and our pipeline is, like I mentioned, about another 4,400 keys. So we're growing really quickly.
That's impressive. And again, I understand that the age-restricted facilities are going gangbusters at the moment as well.
Yeah, that actually through all this has been one of the best things for us. We really didn't see any drop in sales. People were doing online viewings. I think it actually helped, if you're recently retired living in Indiana, wouldn't it be great to think about retiring to Margaritaville? So yeah, that was actually been a real bright spot. And we can't wait to have people come back and actually get to physically tour those sites.
I love it. So talk to me about some of the sort of 2020 future openings. You seeing any delays in future openings? Anything having to be pushed back?
Yeah, so unfortunately, our nearest term one is Lake Conroe, which will be our first in Texas. They're likely not going to meet Memorial Day weekend, which is unfortunate. They're going to have a great land shark bar and grill right on the water, so people will take their boats right up to it, and that'll be fantastic. A great venue, and so that'll be open right after Memorial Day. The hotel will be open more middle of the month. And then our first Compass is opening in Anna Marie Sound. We're really excited for that one. Going to be great to be able to showcase that brand. And for those who don't know, Compass by Margaritaville is our new, we're calling it boutique. I know Lexicon out there more select service, but we're doing full service restaurants in these. So it's basically a select service room model. But then you have great indoor, outdoor space, full service restaurants, that sort of thing. We have people who are kind of making them their own a little bit and adding rooftop bars in certain locations. So the first one will be opening also in the middle of next month.
Any insight into forward bookings on those?
Not yet. Okay. Not yet. A little too early. Yeah.
So go negative. Tell me what's the, dare I ask, the worst performing asset in the bunch?
It's so we're pretty lucky in that, again, we're a lot of drive to. I'd say the most challenged is going to be Nashville.
Sure.
One that we just opened, our first urban hotel.
Yeah,
was really starting to gain. What's that?
CBD, Central Business.
CBD, right by the conference center there. Was really starting to gain good traction. Had opened just a few months prior. That one, where we're probably going to be one of the more challenging ones, simply because of location.
That goes right along with what we're hearing, which is again part of why I wanted to have you on.
Yeah.
To hear what's happening out there in those drive-to resort type markets, not the convention markets, not the business traveling markets. Mm-hmm. And I think you're echoing exactly what we're hearing and what we're feeling. So that'll be interesting to see. We want to keep going and learn what does July 4th look like? What does the rest of the summer look like?
Yeah, and this is going to be a really good test this weekend. Really most important to us is making sure that the associates feel safe, the customers feel safe. We're having really good response from the first few weekends. We've added to our exit questionnaire kind of what people feel about the measures that we've taken, and we're doing it on what's called a net promoter score, which I don't know if it runs from like -100 to 100. Generally, like a 40 is you're doing really good. our first few weekends open, we're running a 70. So I think, that the market is telling us that they're ready to be out there. They're ready to go out and enjoy themselves again. Hopefully they do it in a really safe manner. Hopefully our associates, we're providing what they need so that they feel safe coming back to work, and that we can really, use this as a launching stone for the whole industry to reopen.
We agree. So listen, there's going to be winners and losers out of all of this. We all know that. Part of me that thinks you guys are going to be one of the big winners. Time will tell, but I think you're well positioned. So good for you. Tell me some of the other crazy ideas that are on the horizon for you guys that we should keep an eye out for.
Yeah. So, besides we're having a lot of firsts this year, like I mentioned, we're going to be opening in New York City late in the year. That one got delayed a little bit, but we're really excited to be right in Times Square. Great place for Margaritaville to be. We'll be opening on the West Coast as well. We actually have 3 signed deals on the West Coast. We're really excited to enter into that market. Texas, Mid-Atlantic states, we're looking to do. And then we have other things going on. This has created some opportunity for us. We're chasing a few really interesting things. One of those is, the RV park business. We're looking, we have one in our Lake Lanier property, which right now is really just a beach and activity zone. And then we opened one last summer, and we're expanding upon it this summer for our additional RV pads. Then we're looking to actually broaden that a little bit more. We're looking to open those up and create what we call RV resorts. So we think it's, especially for this time period, really a really good place to be, because you don't have to worry about some of the negative aspects of going to a hotel. You can drive up in your own RV, park there, and have all the sort of hotel amenities that you would expect to get if you were at one of our resort properties.
Such as pool and a water slide, or what?
Oh God, more than that. Yeah, pool, water slides, bars, maybe a restaurant. We're gonna also have some tiny cabins as well, so that if you don't have an RV, you can come and stay there. Water activities, yeah, it'd be really, really fun.
Evan, I appreciate you coming on. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to hear. Keep us posted, please. Give me an update as to how the weekends were and how those drive-to markets are, because we're looking for some signs of life, and I think you're a start.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing signs of life. We're really happy about it, and we just hope that it continues.
Us too. Stay safe. Thanks, Evan.
Thanks, you too.
All right, so we are doing a Margaritaville Jimmy Buffett trivia game.
Uh-oh.
So you guys all should be parrot heads and know the answers to these. So David, you're on Team Evan, so you guys can work together. Chase and Teague, you guys are on a team together.
Let's go, Chase.
Boss.
The loser has to do a flambango. So y'all better get these right, or poor David or Chase is gonna have to do a flambango. Got it?
Okay. I wasn't quite sure what that was originally.
Evan, I hope you were listening during Margaritaville onboarding, so you know all the trivia that you're supposed to.
Oh, it's been a while. Uh-oh.
You got an unfair advantage like that, but all right, let's go.
I try to make these fair for each. So, all right, Team Evan. David and Evan, you guys are up first. First question. What year was the song Margaritaville originally released?
Ooh. I'm 70s? Evan, what do you think?
70s. 75 or 76? I'm going to go with 76.
Yeah, let's go with 76.
Wrong.
Oh.
1977.
77.
I mean, I think there's a couple year buffer we should have.
So y'all got that wrong. All right, David, you're one step closer to doing that flambango. All right, Chase and T, you're up.
Let's go, Chase.
Over the years, Jimmy has had a few guest starring appearances where he plays Frank Bama on what hit television show?
Evan looks like he knows this. I do not. Chase. This is not in Chase's demographic. I might have gotten robbed on the partner here.
Yeah. Wrong question for the millennial.
Bama.
Anything?
No clue.
Y'all, Hawaii 5.0?
Oh, why?
5.0.
5-0.
All right.
Can't
Y'all,
believe Jake
those
did
are
that.
losing right now. Okay.
Chase is more in the land shark demographic of, I think.
Okay, Team Evan. Jimmy Buffett was asked to play a part in a top grossing movie series, but had to turn it down because of lack of time. What movie series was that?
He had to turn it down. He's in Jurassic Park.
Turn it down. I'm thinking like a Pirates of the Caribbean feels like a good fit.
That does sound like a good one. I mean, I know he's in
Maybe.
Jurassic Park movies, but I don't know which one he had to turn down.
I mean, with everything y'all rolling out, I'm not surprised that he didn't have any time.
Is that what you're going with?
It's Pirate. Gotta be. Go try it.
Well, let's go with that. It feels on
Okay,
a boat,
go with that.
you know.
That is
Pirates of the
correct.
Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Good job.
Nice job.
Chase, channel your inner pirate right now.
Okay,
He's got the beard
Chase
full.
Teague. Jimmy Buffett was born on what day?
He was definitely born at 5 o'clock. That's for sure.
We should know this, Chase. I
So
feel
we're
like.
talking day of the week or like it's a day of the year?
What
I
day
was
was
going
he
with
born?
day of the year, but Sunday, right?
You're going with Sunday?
Come up, Chase. Figure out a great day of the year. What's your favorite day of the year, Chase?
I'm feeling like it's either Memorial Day, July 4th, or Memorial Day.
Not like Easter or Christmas, like he's like Jesus walking on water or something.
Those are taken.
Someone would compare him to it.
Hey,
Need an answer.
pick something, Chase. Christmas.
Christmas?
Let's do that.
That is correct.
Oh,
What I'm talking about,
Come on.
Chase.
Kalikimaka. All right.
Do that again. Chase.
All right. These are the last questions for each team. And if there's a tie, we have a bonus question. But here we go. Team Evan, how many Grammy nominations has Jimmy Buffett received?
Good question.
Ooh.
6, 7.
countless. This has got to be in the handbook, Evan.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this isn't in the handbook.
This is not in the handbook. I don't want to go too low.
You don't have to tell me about it right now.
What are the odds you got none?
20?
20.
All right, 20.
20? Wrong. 2.
Oh, come on.
In 2004 and 2005. Well, y'all got that wrong.
Yeah, not doing too well.
All right, Team T,
I have to
you
see if I
guys
still
could
have a
win this.
job after this.
Okay, Team T, you could take this.
Let's go, Chase.
Finish the lyric. Not zucchini, fettuccine, or bulgur wheat, but a blank.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Big warm bun and a huge chunk of meat.
That's it. That's it.
Well,
That's it. Close enough.
technically a hunk of meat, not chunk, but
Close
I'll give it
enough.
to you.
Close enough,
As
Judge.
his,
Take
as
that.
his opponent, I'll let that slide. Pretty impressive.
All right, Team T, you win. So
Scores.
David and Evan, since you're not here, David, you're the one that gets to do the flambongo.
Bongo.
All right. 5 o'clock at the Honor Hotel's office. Cheers.